What's up guys, I'm back with another short yet advanced tips and tricks videos for the AD carry role. This one is going to be based on using your abilities more patiently and waiting for good opportunities to use them rather than just feeling like you need to engage with everything you have right away. Wait for the right opportunity and you can turn the fights with this. So let's get into it. So to start this clip off, you can see that our wave's coming in. We're kind of already pushing into them. We have obvious minion advantage. They are backing up because they know this, and we are just going to move up respecting Blitzcrank's hook range, playing, trying to imagine about his hook range, and then just not trying to cross that line and just try to pressure them. Maybe just get some W's on Kaisa if she stays in range. Poke them while they're on the defensive. So we kill the minion and we start moving up into them, right? We get a W on her, and basically what I'm looking for here is I'm just eyeing Blitzcrank because Kai'Sa's not going to do anything. But I'm eyeing Blitzcrank and I'm thinking about his Q range. So you can see me step up and see how I click back right as he's turning around because I know he's going to go for a hook. And if I just am clicking on Kaisa right now, I am doomed. So I always have to just pay attention to this guy's hook range, and rather than trying to react to him turning around, I actually just kind of need to predict it and kind of just feel it out. So usually try to stop yourself before you actually come into the range of the hook right at the edge and then turn around at that point. So Rakan, unfortunately, keeps going forward and he does eat that hook, right? So here he eats this. Okay, so why do I not just use my Ash arrow right away to try to save him or anything? Well, Rakan is pretty much dead no matter what I do, because even if I ult him, Kai'Sa is going to ult in and Blitz and him will just chase us down. And then we'll be in a pretty bad situation. But actually here, because I didn't ult him and he got out, Kaisa comes in alone with Blitzcrank not really by her. So again, why do I not ult her right now? Well, let's think about this, right? So I'm melting her, and now I ult her. The reason I waited for the ulti is because I want her to be at a point where I believe that I'm going to kill her now. If I ult her too early, she gets unstunned, and how does she play this now? Well, she turns around, she runs back, and now I'm sitting here with this much HP, and there's a Blitzcrank just turbo running it at me, and if I try to kite Blitzcrank, it's not going to work, because Kaisa will just follow behind him, and as soon as, let's just say Kaisa's, this far behind him, if I ever turn on to Blitzcrank, I get hit 2v1, knocked up by Blitzcrank, maybe hooked again, chased all the way down into a hook, whatever, I'll be dead. Maybe just have to flash so I can get out, but maybe Blitzcrank just catches up, power fists me, and I'm pretty much dead at that point. So in order to keep her in the front line, I don't ult her, and I make her think that she has a potential winning fight against me. Where once I realize, okay, she's at a threshold where, she won't be able to run away from me, I'm going to be able to take her out, or at least get her so low that she's not really going to be able to help Blitzcrank without me being a threat to her. Now is when I ult her, because as you can see, by the time she's unstunned, now she's at less than 200 HP. And I'm at a point where I flash to the side, so I can get the W out over here. So Blitz can't block it, and then I finish her off with this auto, or a couple auto attacks, right? So if I had ulted her right away, let's go back. So if I had ulted her any earlier than this, right? Let's think about her HP when she gets unstunned. If she started here, I ult her now, she gets unstunned at like this much, now she just runs away. And I'm not going to chase into her, I'll get power fisted by Blitzcrank and turned on, right? But because I hold it and wait for her to be at 100 less HP, 200 less HP, now she comes out of it at this much HP and she's in lethal range. And then I also flash to the side to get the W, and then I'm also putting distance away from Blitzcrank instead of like flashing into them where Blitzcrank's going to be able to, chase me down. And then I barely survived Karthus ulti, but we're able to kite the Blitzcrank with our slows, and thankfully Ryze also shows up and picks the kill. But because I made her believe that she could kill me by not using my ulti right away, she took the bait, she stayed in the front line on Blitzcrank where Blitzcrank can't hit me and I can just hit her, and then I ulted her once she's at a point where I feel that I'm going to be able to finish her off. So what I want you to take away from this clip is to understand that you do not need to use your abilities right away just because you have them, whether it be an ultimate or a basic cooldown. You can actually be patient with your abilities, understand what your champion could do, and use these moments to turn the fight around and devastate the opponents. Simply have the plan in your head, understand what your champion could do, trust yourself, be confident in the play, and wait for the right moment to use the abilities. And remember, as AD carriers, we want to be proactive, not reactive. We want to be thinking ahead of time and not always trying to react to every single play coming our way, but actually having a plan of how we will execute what we want to execute. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. I will be trying to put out as many as I can in a short time, as well as gathering more and more clips as I'm streaming, so make sure to check it out live. See you in the next one.